Theta rhythm, a memory clock. The theta wave, which is identified within the hippocampus, displays a distinct frequency pattern ranging between 4 and 12 Hertz. This wave is captured by inserting an electrode directly into the hippocampus. Generated by a specific brain structure known as the medial septum, this rhythm arises from pacemaker neurons that discharge rhythmically at a rate of 4 to 12 times per second. The consensus among scientists is that while the hippocampus possesses its own capability to generate rhythmic activity, it predominantly synchronizes with the rhythm dictated by the medial septum. This synchronization occurs under particular physiological states, most notably during locomotion, exploratory sniffing, and interactions with the environment. Furthermore, the hippocampus encodes not only spatial, but also non-spatial information, such as sound frequencies and, for humans, even individual identities. Various aspects, including the individual's current position, sensory inputs, emotional state, and social interactions, are each represented by a unique pattern of brain activity, effectively creating a neuronal fingerprint for every experience and episodic memory. This requires the brain to integrate these various modalities into a coherent representation of the external world, a process facilitated by the theta rhythm. The theta rhythm thus plays a critical role in binding these disparate components to form a cohesive memory, essentially capturing a snapshot of the surrounding environment. Moreover, the theta rhythm is instrumental in organizing experiences into a chronological framework, utilizing the wave's phase as a means of coordination. As an individual moves, the phase of the theta wave advances, arranging spatial representations in a temporal sequence. By observing the activity of place cells and their relative spiking within a theta cycle, the period between two peaks, it becomes apparent that the sequence of spikes reflects the sequence of place fields along a path. The peak firing rate, which marks the center of the place field, generally occurs at the theta wave's trough, or around 180 degrees. The recent past, represented by neurons firing for spaces the individual has just traversed, activates at earlier phases of theta, while the imminent future, indicated by the activation of neurons corresponding to upcoming place fields, manifests at later phases. Thus, each theta cycle encapsulates sequentially organized segments of past, present, and future experiences. As movement continues and the theta rhythm evolves, these spatial representations shift along the wave, maintaining a consistent temporal phase relationship. This process demonstrates how the theta cycle encompasses temporally organized experiences, highlighting its vital role in facilitating memory formation and spatial navigation.